Any day now, freedom or more jail time could be awaiting American journalist Jason Rezaian. For 13 agonizing months, Washington Post Tehran bureau chief has sat in an Iranian jail cell accused of espionage. His wife, also a journalist, arrested with her husband. She is out on bond awaiting her own trial. She and Rezaian's mother have been allowed twice weekly contact with him. He is a dual U.S.-Iranian citizen. He had his final court hearing on August the 10th, but when the judge will rule really is anyone's guess. His family keeps getting conflicting reports on when a verdict will be handed down. His brother, Ali, has been campaigning for his brother's release since his arrest, and he joins me now. Thank you for being with me.
Thanks for having me, Poppy.
I can't imagine what you and your family are going through right now. 13 months that he's been sitting and waiting. How's he holding up?
You know, it's tough for him. He's really isolated. He's by himself a lot of the time. He's just a really social guy, and that's really taken its toll. And then you just don't know what happens from day to day. They don't tell him when he's going to have, when he's going to go to court. They take him around with a blindfold on wherever he goes, and it's just really scary.
Your mother has said that it's highly unlikely she thinks he will be acquitted. Is that how you feel?
You know, I think that the Iranians have the opportunity now to do the right thing, to look at the evidence and say that there's nothing there to support that. You know, at this point, she's been there for several months, and it's obviously very difficult for her. But I feel like the more people see it on the outside around the world, the more people hear about the story, the more likely it is that they'll do the right thing, and Jason will be home soon.
You know, let me ask you about this, because on the side of this, right, you have the nuclear negotiations between the U.S., world powers, and Iran. Do you believe that a final deal should be minted, if you will, should be made with your brother still being held there along with 3 other Americans?
You know, I mean, I don't think I should have to wake up tomorrow with my brother still in jail. So I think that the answer to that is Jason should be out now. He shouldn't have to wait for a final deal. He should be out immediately because he's innocent. That being said, you know, anything that can be done, any pressure that the government can put on to get Jason out is the right thing to do.
But do you want to see a deal made even if he is still being held over there? Or do you not want to see a deal made until he and the others are released? You
know, I think every case is different. I think that right now what I want is Jason's his court to move along. We want to see what they're going to say, and then we'll go from there.
This week, President Obama sent an open letter to New York Congressman Gerald Nadler, who's sort of on the fence of whether he would support the deal or not, reassuring him, and frankly, it's an open letter, so reassuring all the lawmakers that are on the fence that every option against Iran is on the table, quote, including military means. Does that increase your confidence to hear that?
You know, all I know is people have said that with a deal, there's a possibility that things would start moving along quicker. We haven't seen anything to that regard for Jason. His treatment hasn't been any better, and he hasn't gotten out. So, you know, I'm dubious about that.
Finally, before I let you go, what do you want the world to know about your brother outside of being an extraordinary journalist?
You know, I think that I want them to know that Jason is a good guy. He shouldn't be locked up. He's been now almost 400 days that he's been locked up over there. It's just absolutely ridiculous that this continues. And if they go see #FreeJason, they can find out more information about him.
All right, Ali, thank you very much for being with us to talk about this.
Thank you, Poppy.
All right, wishing you the best.